It's a sort of a coming of age movie, only that you make the very set decisions later. And
Renata, thank you so much for your time. It's a pleasure to talk to you and to talk about the worst person in the world, which I don't think you are, but yes.
no, yeah.
So let's, like, when you first read the script from Joachim, what attracted you to the project?
Well, he had written it for me, so it wasn't like I got the script and decided. I got the script like 2 months after I said yes to do the part, and I didn't know that much about her. But yeah, when I read it, I didn't really. It was hard to understand completely who she was, and she was very complex, and of course that's amazing to start work with as an actress. I felt like very moved and very touched by all the situations she was in and the story, but her in it was hard to comprehend. And I thought I'd just take that on set and be just be with the other actors for the situations. And of course that was what Joachim wanted us to do. So it was like, it wasn't me just deciding that. It was like a very tight collaboration the whole time, but he allowed me also to do that it wasn't about me deciding who she was and then doing that. It was about me not knowing. And yeah, so it was mostly about the dynamic between me and the other actors who were like the main character, sort of.
Yeah, which I think is amazing, the way that you guys portray. So, and I knew that Joachim wrote the script for you, and I was like, I have here, but I lost that on my questions. So, but also you the movie premiere at Cannes Film Festival, and you got good reviews. Everybody was like talking about you. How did you feel like when suddenly everybody was like, oh my God, everybody's talking about me?
Well, I puked and I cried and I was very overwhelmed. I was very nervous to be there, because for me that's like one of the biggest thing you can just participate in, like Cannes Film Festival. It's in Norway. It seems very far away when you're in Norway and working there. So I was just so happy to be there, and it was so surreal when I got the attention that I got, and the film had the response that it had. It was very overwhelming, and I was happy and scared.
Yes, right. Yeah. So yes, but I think you're getting used to that, but then, and I bet you it's gonna open up doors for you to future projects. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure for that.
Well, I'm having a lot of very interesting conversations with wonderful people, directors, producers, and casting agents. So it's very exciting.
Yes, and I think Julie, your character, she's very. I can relate to her, like when I was like younger, and I don't know if you can relate to her, because sometimes I think you're too young to make a decision to what you want to do for the rest of your life. And then sometimes back then when I was little, sometimes you need to make a decision when it was like 17, 18.
Exactly.
And it was like, I don't know if you can relate to her, yeah, like on that.
It's exactly that. The times have changed. I think it's a sort of a coming of age movie, only that you make the very set decisions later, and like sometimes even later than Julie. Also, you can change your career whenever you want, and it can be very unsettling, I think, to not land anything, and you're trying to like keep your options open, both in who you're with and what to work with, just to make sure you do the right thing. But there is a thing called the paradox of choices, and it's that if you have too many options, options and too many choices, you actually become quite unhappy. And it's of course very hard to see the time that you live in, but I think Joachim has made a very good portrait of the time we live in. We have so much information from everywhere all the time, like from social media and just media, like so much information. It's very unsettling, and you have so many choices. It's just a very confusing time. So I think all of this combined, it makes people kind of like detached and a bit lonely maybe. And it's very important to talk about it. And I think Joachim talks about it in a very existential, deep, but also very light and warm way, that it's okay to have a chaos in your life.
Yes, it is. But sometimes, like, the society want us to be in a certain way. At least for me, when I was growing up, I had to be in a certain way, and I think it's okay.
So yeah, but I think it's still like it's still things that are taboo and shameful, and things you're supposed to do, and even things that are not visible to us because they're so they're there, but you can't really see them. So of course film and art is a way to talk about these movements in and structures that we're surrounded with that we can't really see. So I think this movie also puts light on these themes that are around us, that's hard to talk about because they're not really in our conscience yet. So it's like
you have a lot of like scenes that I like it when you run across Oslo. Also the mushroom scene. Do you have like the one that you like the most, and can you talk a little bit about it?
I love doing those scenes. Like Joachim wants to do it old school. So like, for instance, in the mushroom scene, it's a scene where you see me fall on the ground, but that was actually a mattress with the blanket, like a carpet that was 60 meters behind me, and I was standing like this, looking like I fell, and it was like hit me in the back. Two guys running and pushing it into my back. I love that it was like old school, like physical.
Yeah.
So no, it was fantastic. The scenes are fantastic. It was really fun doing them.
Yeah, I think the whole movie, it's like sometimes you see some drama, sometimes you see some comedy and romance, and I think it was really, really good. And doing this project, I know you young, but what did you learn about yourself, like doing this movie?
I learned so much. I learned the importance of holding more emotions at the same time, and more like ways of seeing life at the same time. And I think that's very wise, because one thing doesn't exclude another. You can love two people, and that it's not wrong. It's just life. So Joachim, he loves people, and he loves the complexity of people and the messiness of people, and he never judges anyone. So it just being in a sphere where he doesn't judge you, you can be very honest about the chaos and the mess in your own life and people's life, is of course very liberating. So that's the best thing. And I learned a lot as an actress as well, like how little I could do to, and how much I could lose control to actually be present in a situation.
Amazing. Renata, I just wanna, the movie is amazing. You're amazing. I cannot wait to see your next project. I'm pretty sure it's gonna open up more for you. And I just want to thank you so much for your time. A pleasure to talk to you, and a lot of success.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. If you like this video, don't forget to comment, to like, and subscribe to our channel right here.